Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Saturday, the 11th of May, 2024, a day that I don't actually think could have been more different from yesterday if you look at the subject matter and the stuff that I did today. Starting off this morning, it was a fun Level 1 podcast where I talked all about my thoughts about that game, Little Kitty Big City, from yesterday, more in depth than what I summarized last night here on the Daily Wrap. So if you want my full thoughts, kind of a mini review, be sure to check out that segment. There was also various different news stories to talk about and things like that. So it was a pretty good show overall. I really enjoyed it. Then we jumped into Fallout 4, and Fallout 4 today was great. Various different things done. We did some questing in Vault 81, which actually uncovered an interesting plot line regarding mole rats and experimentation by Vault Tech on the inhabitants, and a new companion unlocked, which was really sweet. I'm using that companion now. And then we continued on with some other questing. We finished the Cabot quest line, which is kind of an interesting and unique one. And then we went to Good Neighbor and unlocked a bunch of stuff there, started doing questing there. And that's kind of where we held off. Of course, there was a few odds and ends and different things done there. But overall, it was a fun, chill, interesting, interactive stream with the audience. I had a great time with it. Super fun. Then on the late stream tonight, we did another Crab's Treasure. Now, I just want to make this clear, because some people on the chat before we started playing were under the impression that another Crab's Treasure got demoted or downgraded to night streams. That couldn't be further from the case. What happens is, I really like another Crab's Treasure. The game's growing on me the more I play it. I'm really enjoying it more and more. But the thing is, I last had played it on Wednesday. I was off on Thursday. Yesterday was this Little Kitty Big City game. Today was Fallout 4. If I didn't play it on a night stream, tomorrow's React Day, it would have been almost a week since I got to play it. And that's too long to wait. When I'm playing a game that I like, I'm not going to wait a whole freaking week. So that's why I wanted to do it on a late stream. And I apologize for those of you who maybe can't make my late night streams. Maybe those, as they say, across the pond over in Europe or Asia, where I know there's a big time zone difference. But I definitely wanted to do some tonight, especially because I was poised to take on a whole new dungeon that was going to get me a new ability to do more open world exploration, similar to when we went and explored all those glowing cubes and unlocked all this kind of content. Well, now there's even more to do. So I was like, I want to do that. So we did tonight. And man, I don't know what happened. Something was in the air, or I guess we should say in the water, as I played this crab game, because tons of people showed up. The support was absolutely outstanding. And before someone says, oh, it was all one person. No. There was like 4 or 5 people who all showed up and did really big tips, all different people. And that's amazing. Plus, there were super chats, there were memberships. It was just crazy outpouring of support right at the beginning, too. I was like, holy moly. As for the gameplay, it was great. It was an entire dungeon. The whole stream was this dungeon. It was a 2-hour-long epic dungeon full of puzzles, combat, some silly errors that I made where I fell off ledges and had to redo parts, and a big boss at the end. And let me tell you, that boss was no pushover. Basically, that boss had multiple attacks, and each attack had to be got around a different way completely. Like, one attack was best blocked, one attack was best dodged, one attack was best parried, and you had to learn that because the boss had 2 different phases. And I was like, oh man, it was tough, but got it all done. It was about 2 to 2.5 hour stream, somewhere in between there, and we got the whole thing done. So now, the next time that I play another Crab's Treasure, I have this new ability to power up those robot crabs that are standing there like this. They have like those battery prongs as hands. We'll be able to electrify those, and that turns stuff on. And there was like a bunch of those in the outer edges of the sea, you know, the bottom of the ocean, the open world area. So next time around, I want to do those. I want to go and we'll go through that whole area and just electrify all those different crabs and see what we can get. Now, in Flotsam Vale, which is the area we've been in for a while now, there were some too. I just can't remember 100% where they were. I swear there was 1 or 2 in the Flotsam Vale area that we already cleared. So maybe we should go back, or maybe, I mean, this might be a case where I want to look it up rather than going through the entire dungeon again looking for it. But it was very fun going back and breaking all of those cubes. So it might be fun as well to go back and redo all that stuff. Plus, there may be optional stuff. Maybe some optional bosses and challenges, upgrade items. Who knows, right? The game is great. Like, even though the game does have a little bit of wonkiness with platforming and a few annoyances with certain fights, it's still a superb game. It's very fun. It's a great Souls-like. I mean, it's no Lies of P, but for a game that is a cutesy game like this with its graphics, and it's super good level design and art design, it's well done and very entertaining. If you skip the game because you're like, it's a cutesy game, I'm telling you, if you like Souls games, you're actually going to like this one. It actually is that good. Okay? So I don't know how much we have left. I think someone had looked it up and it was like, there's 6 more bosses left and they're all story-based at this point or something like that. So that probably means like maybe 2 more major dungeons. I mean, I've been playing the game now, I want to say for like 15, 16 hours, and people have said 100% of this game is around 23-ish hours, and we're getting there. So I guess we'll see next time when we play it. But yeah, good progress, great fun. Thanks for those who did attend and really massively supported that stream. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, so that was great. And now tomorrow, Sunday, is React Day. As you know, we take a day of the week to split up the content, and all day long tomorrow, we will not be doing gameplay, but instead reacting to stuff. So here's what's going to happen tomorrow, and then there's something special I want to tell you about tonight. Kill Level 1 podcast in the morning on DSPGaming. A fun React stream to random clips from all over the internet. I call it DSP versus the internet, that we do every week on Sunday during the afternoon. That's going to be on DSP Reacts. And then tomorrow night on the late stream on DSP Throwback, it is the conclusion of the Walking Dead Telltale series season 1. I can't wait to see how it ends. I would definitely remember the ending and how sad it is, but it'll be awesome to re-experience that with a live audience this time around. And then we also are going to do a poll to determine what's the next retro react that you guys will vote on over the next week. And the cool thing about that is I have some unique ideas of playthroughs you guys might want to see as part of that. So I'm going to have like 2 that we already talked about and 2 playthroughs you never even thought of that I'm going to nominate. Okay? Good stuff. Now, one final thing. You might have noticed there's, well, actually you didn't notice, but there's not going to be any new video on the Throwback channel tomorrow morning. But I have a special video that I'm uploading tonight. It is a fan-made video. Basically, it's a montage of the best moments of my playthroughs of Fallout, all of them, including the original Fallout 3 run, the original New Vegas run, the original Fallout 5 run, the second runs through each game, and then this most recent Fallout 4 run. So I think it's like 6 different runs are represented in this montage, and it has some of the most notable moments. Do you remember Naughty Nightwear? Do you remember in Fallout 4, when I was in a basement in Diamond City and all of a sudden the entire city erupted in gunfire against me? Those moments are in there, plus other moments that this person particularly liked that they wanted to highlight. So it's going to be going live on DSP Throwback tonight. So I hope you'll give it a look. It's a really cool montage. You know, if it's successful, you guys like it, we have future montages. But right now, it seems really good. You know, I liked it. I watched it. I was like, wow, this is like cool nostalgia vibes, funny moments and stuff going on. Give it a look, especially if you've been liking the Fallout 4 on DSP Gaming and the Fallout 3 on DSP Throwback. It's the perfect thing to check out for a little bit of variety since I don't have any new videos for the morning. Okay? All right, everyone. Please have a good night. Be safe. I will see you all in the morning for a fun React Day. Peace out. Have a good one.